Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, we have another first impressions video. They're coming pretty thick and fast at the moment with all the characters, and it is a bit of a struggle to keep up with them, but I do enjoy doing these videos. So it's Colossus we've got to show off tonight. So what we'll do first is we'll start off with the orb opening. It's the one pack which is 8 orbs I've got from, so most likely I'll get them to 2-star. Going to open some red star orbs as well, because it looks pretty beastly, and if you get lucky with the red stars on them, then your X-Men team will be exceptional. Once we've done that, we'll then level him up and have a look at his stats and his skills as well, and I'll give my first impressions on them. And then following on from that, we'll have some gameplay. We'll have 2 clips. The first one will show off his animations. From what I've seen so far, they look really nice, and then the second one will team him up with some other X-Men characters and see how they all work together. But let's go in and get these orbs opened. So it's the 8 orbs in total we've got to open here, so here we go. Let's see if I can make it 8 greens. I say that and a blue comes up straight away. Every time I say this I always seem to turn it around, so these are going to be terrible drops here. Let's see if that works. Maybe not actually, we'll see. You need a purple, you need it so bad. There's another blue, 20 this time, that's nice. So that was a 20 and a 10, that's decent enough. Never seen a gold, not sure if I ever will, to be honest. Is that all of them? I think we've got one more to go maybe. And that's us now, so let's double check. 198,000 gold, so that's decent. I like when they put in the gold with these particular packs. 70 of his shards there, so I think that's just 2-star we're getting them to, and then just really junk ability mats there. From here, let's jump in and open some red star orbs now, and fingers crossed to get lucky here. So I've got as many as 16 of the red star orbs. I'm going to open them, and this still gives me time to farm extra ones for when it comes to Jean coming out in a little while. So here we go. We've got the 10% rate on Colossus as well. We're getting all these duplicate tickets now. Still really not got my head around them, to be honest. It's really quite convoluted, the system we've got in place now. Let's open these quick actually. Let's see how many greens we're going to get here. Oh, this is not going good. 2-star Colossus. You want a purple or a blue? Purple. Kingpin. That's hopeless. That would have been amazing if it would have been Colossus at 4-star. An extra 20% with his health would have been awesome. We'll keep going here anyway. Really not good at all. There's a blue. Kingpin again. 4 and a 3 for him, that's horrible. And there we go. That was poor. Not even enough to open an elite either. So from here, let's go in, get Colossus unlocked, and we'll have a look at his kit, and I've broken down his stats already, so I can tell you what the rough calculations for those will be as well. So here we go, let's check him out. So model wise, looks a bit strange to be honest. I don't know the reason behind the paint palette he seems to have. I'm sure that'll be from the comics in some way, but for me, that's just really a bit bizarre. It's a bit too comical for Colossus. Now, if we look at his traits anyway, it's Hero, Global, Mutant, Protector, and X-Men. Nothing really earth-shattering there, but the X-Men one, of course, will be very useful. Let's go ahead and look at the stats now. So, calculating all this, his health comes out at an A. That shouldn't be a surprise. His damage was coming in at a C. I think it was quite close to a B potentially. His armour, that would be an A rating, so he's got A for health and armour, which is really nice. Focus, really pretty low, that was coming in at an F, but it's not relevant to his kit in any way. His resistance was really nice, that comes in at an A rating. And then if we scroll down to his speed, really pretty slow, coming in at an E. Once you've got the taunt and you've got defense up on him and you've got the huge amount of resistance he can get through his passive, him being slow and having 2 turns of taunt is going to be an absolute nightmare for the opposite team. So that's his stats and traits, so let's take him up to, let's see how we're doing. I'll take him up to 60 for now, so I'm still trying to manage my gold in regards to the Captain Marvel shards, because she's an absolute beast in war and I want to hopefully get her to 6-star. So we'll spend the 1.3 million here, gets us level 60. if you've watched these videos before, you know what we're going to do now. We're going to skip past upgrading all the gear and see how high I can get. So I've actually managed to do really pretty decent there. Recently I've been stalling at around about tier 8 or 9, but I've managed to get the big man all the way up to tier 10, so definitely happy with that. His health at the moment is 65,000, which is pretty nice for a 2-star character, and he's only getting the 5% boost from the red stars. His skills, I've levelled them all up to 6 for the active skills and 4 for the passive, because I've got thousands of the purple materials. So every time there's a new character out, I can afford to do that straight away. So let's actually go in and look at the skills, and then once we've done that we'll check out some gameplay. But the basic, start off with this. This is called Ring Dinger, which is an awesome name, and it probably sounds pretty strange when I say it as well. So this one here, if you were to max out at level 7, if you add this up, you would attack target for its primary target for 340% damage, and then you apply a fence down for 2 turns. 2-turn offense down is really pretty nice. That may be worth upgrading all the way to level 7 there. You've then got Altruism. So this one here, this is your special, which is your taunt on your protector classes. So with this one here, you gain taunt. At level 7 you gain 2 counter. I don't believe that's worth the upgrade if that's all you're gaining is 1 additional counter. Yes, it breaks chains, but I don't think it's worth the orange materials. You also apply 2 deflect to self and X-Men allies, and apply deflect to all other allies. And if Phoenix is an ally, you gain taunt for 2 turns. So if you think of that slow attack speed he's got of 88 and having the taunt for 2 turns, like when Thanos has his taunt up for 2 turns, it feels like it lasts for an absolute age. So it's very likely going to be the same when it comes to Colossus. I can't even figure out how you're going to take him down at the moment, to be honest. So the ultimate, this one here is Enduring Protection. So it's 5 turns to charge, comes fully charged. You will always really be using the special first that comes fully charged as well. Now, if this particular one was maxed out, so you increase the duration of positive effects on self by 3 up to a maximum of 5. So you want to potentially have other characters in there until we get Jean Grey that can put the defense up on him, and then he can actually extend it. But when Jean Grey's there, as we'll see in a moment with the passive, she will allow him to apply that on himself, and then he can extend it. You also get 2 death proof with this. Death proof can be a complete pain. Getting 2 of it's really going to be troublesome, and you gain 2 charged up to a maximum of 5. So we'll go in and we'll have a look now at what the charged is. In regard to that ultimate, I don't think I'd be maxing that one out, to be honest. So this is the passive, which is Steel Form. So this particular one here, on spawn, if charged, you generate 1 ability energy for self, then clear charge. This is relevant to Dark Dimension and raids. And on spawn, if Phoenix is an ally, so maxed out with this one, you'll gain defense up for 2 turns, which is really strong, and you apply defense up to all X-Men characters. So with Phoenix, you're spawning with defense up, which is really pretty amazing there. As long as you're not going up against the likes of Doctor Strange, who could flip it potentially, but really nice anyway. Now, also with this one here, when a negative effect is applied to an X-Men ally, so that would be the Brotherhood, you gain +1 charged up to a maximum of 5, and while charged, when attacked, you attack the enemy for, it would be 100% damage and 10% damage per charge. Now, I'm not sure if Magneto casts his blind and it hits 5 characters, if that gives you 5 charges, or if it just gives you 1 charge, because they're all proccing at the same time. So we'll need to actually test that. But the nice thing about that is it's not an assist. So what that means is it can't be flipped in any way, or it couldn't be cleansed at all. So that's really nice there. Now if we keep scrolling down, this is where things get pretty crazy. So when an X-Men ally drops below 50% max health, you gain +1 taunt up to a maximum of 2. So that's essentially just like shield security there, but he's also got his main taunt on his special as well. It's going to be insane the uptime he has in regards to protecting his team. While in defense up, which you'll gain from Phoenix, he gains 1000% resistance, and his resistance rating is an A as it already was, so there'll be no chance to actually dispel him and get rid of that taunt. Looking at all this, he actually looks to be a bit broken, to be honest, teamed up with Jean. Now, also, he gains 15% max health, which I didn't factor into my stats, so he'd probably be an A+, and X-Men allies gain 15% max health as well. So he really does look pretty strong when you pair him up with Jean. I know that's a bit of a sore point at the moment, but hopefully a few more players can get the required characters to 6-star anyway to get an unlock, but when you pair it up with Jean, he's just going to be absolutely insane, to the point that maybe a bit too powerful, to be honest. So that's all the abilities and so on, so let's jump in and we'll show off some of his animations first. Okay, here we go. We'll do the usual level. We're normally going to the Nexus one. Okay, that's interesting. He's actually faster than all those characters. That seems a bit odd there. I don't think he would be with his speed. So we'll start off with the taunt anyway. Not that we really need it because he's the only character, but let's actually go for this. It'll give us the deflect. Most likely that'll beat him by the time we get to use the ultimate, so we won't be extending anything, but let's see anyway. There's that counter there with the charged. Nice animation for a basic. And I believe if he possibly defeats the enemy, you get an even extra animation on it. Big flashing star screen, which looks pretty amazing. So there's nothing to extend, and I don't think there really will be with the setup we're running. There won't actually be, so we'll just cast this anyway, just for the sake of it, even to get the death proof on him. So here we go. This is a nice animation. I like the sound there, the metal sound. I've not actually noticed. I've got the volume down low at the moment, but I've not noticed if you hear the metal clunking sound when he's running. That would be really nice if you did. So they're barely scratching him here. Of course, the power levels are much lower, and this is just really to show off the animations. Let's see if we can get one of the really nice ones. That's a simple enough animation. I think that's the same as Luke Cage's one I've seen him do quite a few times. You want to get the suplex again. You want to get the over 9,000 version of it, where you see all the amazing graphics. Right, let's see. So we've got the defense up. And there's the defense down getting applied there. Actually, when I think about it, I mentioned earlier on in the video the focus being really low. It's going to be a problem with his fence down on his basic. He's hardly going to be applying that, and that's actually a bit of a pain. So for that reason, a moment ago when I talked about the basic upgrading that, I don't think he would be now, when I think about it. Need to test it out to see, but I'm pretty sure you'll have very low uptime on that. That was a nice move. I wonder if it's the last one where we'll get the special animation. I'm not sure what's happening there. All those enemies going down. It's really strange. Is he deflecting the attack or something? I think he possibly is. I need to watch that one back. I think what he's doing when he's getting the counter attack of sorts from his charge, that is defeating him. A bit odd, but that's his animations. So let's go and pair him up with some X-Men now for a bit of fun. So we're going to go up against Nexus 5.9. This is the team we use. I wanted to drop an X-Men. You've got the speed up potentially via Storm and the assists. You've got, oh actually, you've got fastball special. I forgot about that. Amazing stuff. And then you've got Psylocke. So when characters or X-Men characters drop below 50% health, you'll be getting the, let's see, what is it she adds there? It's the deflect and evade, or is it counter attack and evade actually she adds. And then on Twitter I got a message from one of the followers called Gary Botter, I think that's how you say it potentially. He was mentioning the fact that Kingpin can be really nice because he provides the defense up and offense up for 2 turns, and then Colossus can actually extend it, which sounds really fun. So let's jump in and let's smash Ultimus with the fastball special. Okay, here we go. And we've got Hulk in this team as well. This is going to be good. Right, we'll taunt up on Hulk. He can normally take the first attack now that he's a lot beefier. We're not necessarily trying to take down Ultimus, and I don't think we'll be able to, but let's just see. Right, at the start, we'll try and apply the slow here. Did we get it at all? Yep, we actually got the slow. That's really nice against Ultimus. There you go, that was an assist. It's going to take me a while to get used to all the different interactions. Look at that for an animation. Amazing. 65,000. Wow. So we've not got that ultimate available. Let's see with the tooltip. There we go. If Colossus is an ally, attack primary target for an additional 100% piercing. Yeah, very nice. So we'll have that in 2 turns. Fingers crossed he stays alive long enough so we can actually see that. Let's see. So we're not going to have any busted transfer here with Psylocke, so we'll just actually go for the ultimate. We're not necessarily wasting it. We can show off a nice animation on it. And then here we go, let's go for the taunt here. So this is nice, and then here's Kingpin, which is an awesome combo. Ultimus, thankfully, he could actually be a counter to Colossus, but he's used his skill where he does more damage depending on the buffs. It's actually an idea to take him down maybe, I'm not sure how that would work. So let's go for the basic here anyway. Yeah, I've got weird visual effects on Psylocke at the moment, unfortunately. Animations still look great. So we're on turn number 2 here. And then let's see. We should get the fastball special. Pretty certain we'll get it. Let's just go for the basic here. Nice animation. Not as good as the one with the Cybo and the whip though. So here we go, so we'll be extending, so increased duration of positive effects on self by +2 up to a maximum of +5, and you're getting that death proof as well, which will be really nice. So at the moment we've got the defense up for 1, defense up and deflect. So here we go, let's extend these. So that's nice. Click on this once we get the chance, the screen moving about. So we've got charges, 2 death proof, 2 defense up, 3 defense up, unbelievable, and 2 deflect. And then we've got speed up, and then imagine this with Jean Grey. Wow. Right, let's go for this here anyway, just to show off the nice animation. And then we'll go for this. I'm going to be stuck on Colossus anyway. As long as he doesn't get downed, he shouldn't do. Ah, actually, that worked out well. The taunts on other characters, of course. Here we go, drum roll time, fastball special. That's so good. That's amazing. 50,000 as well, and my Wolverine isn't actually leveled up that much. That could actually be really nice. So let's go for the basic again here. We're not going to take him down, but we've seen some nice interactions. We've got the fastball special. We can see the Kingpin actually working really nice and replicating to an extent Jean with all the defense up and how they're extended. Nice suplex on Ultimus. Just the basic on Storm here. So what I'll be looking to do anyway, just as we're finishing up here, I'll look to do some tier 8 Blitz. I'm not sure I'll get it done tonight. If I don't, then I'll get it out probably tomorrow afternoon or so. So in this video, leave me suggestions as to what teams you would like to see me run there. Let's keep going just to finish off here. Really liking the synergies between the X-Men characters. Done really well. Exceptionally strong though. I'm liking them at the moment. I'm playing with them. I probably won't like them when I'm playing against them. It'll be a nightmare, but I'm going to have fun doing some theory crafting, try to figure them out. I think that's turn number 4 there. There we go. Pod arrived, and that's us done. So that was pretty awesome. Hope that was fun to see there. Let me know in the comments below if you've unlocked Colossus, what you think of him. If you've not, let me know what you think from this video anyway. And once again, feel free to leave some tier 8 Blitz teams below. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all again soon.